the older wives of Alaafin of Oyo, who passed away recently at age 83, have better chances. They have more to gain. One, they are not young. They are not looking for men to marry them anymore. They probably do not care about sexual activities. That is one of the reasons why Alaafin decided to take younger women. And from all what we heard, he passed away as a result of the rigorous activities, the extra that he had to do. This is a man who is supposed to relax and be in a state of retirement. He's not a young man, but this man said, never say die. He said the only road that he wishes to go back is through the same way he came from. And he was not disappointed. He actually got it exactly how he planned it. Now, 13 women. Alaafin of Oyo brought young women, young ladies. Some of them got children via IVF. That is why some of them have twins. Because Alaafin of Oyo knows that he cannot do the job to produce 3-4 children at the same time. I mean, come on, he has a lot of women, and there is no 100% certainty that when he goes into the room with them, they will come out pregnant. So he had to go for the easiest, which is IVF. Now, that being said, there is so much out there as regards what will happen to these women. These are young women who came in because they were told that there is money to be handed out to them. They also came in hoping that they were going to have future. They were going to have a kind of secured future. They came in also believing that they will have the title of Olori. They will have guards around them, security around them whenever they go out. They came in also hoping that at the end of the day, when the king dies, they will have properties to their name. They will have properties for their children. And with this, they will be able to live life. They will not leave their hands to work. None of the women working, none of the women do anything. All of those young women, of course, the older women cannot do anything. They are old. They have grown-up children. All of these young women, all of them, they do not work. And now that the king is dead, the question that begs for an answer is this: who is going to take these women in? That is the bone of contention. You know, prior before the demise of Alaafin of Oyo and the dramas that most of these women played, some of them went on Instagram. They said terrible things were happening in that house. It's like a house of horror, house of bondage, house of slavery. Many of them came back when Alaafin died, and they thought that they were going to see the, face of the children of Alaafin, and they were going to smile at them, but they were chased out like dummy. And they even warned Badirat, if you come here, you said there is no peace, there is no happiness. You say you are not happy. You say life is not smooth for you. Now you want to return. Is it now that you want to be happy when he's dead? No, you cannot come here. Definitely, there will be provision for the children, and as you know how these things are, there is also possibility of money not being doled out at the right time for the children's school fees and tuition. Royalty has left that home ever since the demise of Alaafin of Oyo, Ikuba Bayeye. The remaining things that will begin to happen in that house, in that place, is just smellos. The new king, the new Alaafin, is going to make sure that he digs his hands into all nooks and cranny of Oyo to get whatever it is that he needs to get. This is how it works. Alaafin of Oyo's death has brought the royal home to relegation. That is it. No one is going to hear about them. There's nothing like, oh, they used to be king, they used to be this. No one is going to hear about them again. Everything is going to be going down the drain. Anyway, the king has acquired a lot of money, acquired a lot of properties, and There is just a lot to go around, but I don't know how long these things will be. Tuition fees, school fees, maybe you already planned for the future of these children. Who knows? Who knows? There is a lot of money to be shared, but don't forget that the children also are there to take. It is not only mothers, wives, concubines. The children are there to take, and they will want to take as much as they would want, as much as their hands could grab, as their hands can grab. Now, back to the main thing. These women are out there. Who is going to put them in? From the talk that is out there now, there are certain people who were already eyeing the women in that house, hoping to give them side cuts once in a while. All of these men are on top of the list. They are already making moves. Some of them have visited the palace to make sure that their presence is seen and shown and felt. One of them is the Mayegun. Well, he has stopped trying rapper. He has dropped the rapper. Now he has started to dress normal. Well, Mayegun of Alaafin of Oyo, Mayegun of Oyo Kingdom. Alaafin is gone. The new title will go to someone else. That's how it works. It's all about politics. Unless that title of Mayegun, maybe the new king, the new Alaafin will respect and say, okay, he is still the same person. But if care is not taken, the title of Mayegun will be done with once and for all. So Mayegun is on the top list. Is already eyeing the women that are out there, as it is said already, that anybody who wants can take in any of those women. Their husband is dead. They have no ties. There is no cleansing according to what the palace is saying that needs to be done. But Nigerians, Yorubas are beginning to mock those women like, okay, now you people have seen this is the end of your journey. But I want to tell some people who are mocking them that they do not understand some of the inner things that we know. All of these women that you see did not come in there hoping that Alaafin was going to live till 120 years. They know that Alaafin will die anytime soon. And many of them are even hoping as long as they are settled. Some of them have houses up and down, or a whole flat that the Alaafin already gave to them when he brought them in like a gift. Some of them have this. They might decide to rent it out. They might decide to pack in, move in there to live. They might decide to wait on the money that will be given to them. Don't forget that if they still retain the name, that is how the law works. If they still retain the name of Alaafin and decide and choose not to change that name, probably money will be paid to their account, being that they are still widows of Alaafin. But any of them that choose to marry, which I believe they will be forced or coerced into getting married, like, you ladies are young, go on with your life. The most important thing is this: you must take care of our children. Alaafin is dead. Now, all of those women, they are out there, and of course, like I said, some Mayegun and some other kind of people, they are already making moves and looking for ways to settle the whole thing. So soon, do not be shocked. All of those women will arrange themselves into the homes. And of course, this platform will always bring the latest to you. They are going to settle themselves into the homes of certain individuals. Some of them will not even settle in any home. They will be jumping from one home, one house to the other. They don't care if you're a married man or married this or that. They will be traveling abroad. They will be going for vacation. And many of them will quickly want to arrange themselves now. Don't forget that Alaafin is dead. Alaafin is dead. Before, visa was easy for them to get. Quickly, they will apply for visa, America visa, this visa. They will always apply for this visa because the throne could get visas from any of these embassies so quick and so fast. There is money, there is title, there is royalty. Everything is there. They could get it. But now that Alaafin is dead, to travel abroad, to get their visas approved, it's not going to be easy. So all of them right now, if they are thinking or they are listening to this, they will be making their moves quickly on how to take advantage. You that your visa is about to expire, you that you were planning to get visa and all of that, you all will begin to make moves now, because soon all of those opportunities will be gone. Of course, it is not only royalty or that title that gives you access to get a visa easily. Definitely, if all things work as it should be, if all of them are settled, they have their houses, they have their properties, they can always have a business. It could be a boutique, a shopping mall. They can sell online. They can sell the other things too, from one house to the other. You know what they do. They can do and undo. Depends on the person's choice. What the person wants to do. The person can end up settling with one man that has like 4 or 5 wives and has a lot of money. Is all the same. They are used to it. Who knows what they might decide to do? But at the end of the day, the children will be catered for, hopefully. So they have said it publicly that these women are free to go, and anyone who wants to take them can go ahead to take them. Why? Because the children of the king, the remaining mothers, wives, Olori'S that are there, the old ones, the one that started with Alaafin back in the days, those ones have nowhere to go. They are the ones that will die in that palace. They have no husband. There is no other man or any man out there who is willing to take in these women. They are the king of the kings. They are the queens of the queens. That is how it is. They are not moving an inch anywhere. That's where they are going to stay. Particularly the first wife, that is her home. So that is what it is. Hopefully these women, when they were getting money back in the days, hopefully they saved up money. Hopefully they have millions of naira in their account. Hopefully they were able to invest, because none of them even made moves to take advantage of that position, that popularity. And they were just taking pictures on Instagram, doing all of those things. None of them invested. At least that we see that this is an investment, big investment or something. They did not really get into that. And I think some of them who wanted to probably get into such investment or whatever it is, it became a problem. The king is like, what do you need? I provide for you. What business do you have to have? I will not have that in my palace. There's no business. Stay here as my wife. That is the purpose that you are here. You are not here to open business. Did I say I'm not going to settle my children or you? So what are you talking about? Maybe one of those things were the reasons why some of them said, it's like, don't forget that there is Choma. Choma wanted to have big boutique, big business, big this, wanted to extort here and there. You know how it is. Choma did not get what she wanted. Badirat did not get. Dami did not get. All of these people wanted more, apart from the other room things that the king could not do as he should do. And they cannot go out. So sometimes they have to wait 2 months, 3 months. Nobody is dusting the cobwebs. So what else do you expect? Well, now they are free. So for you out there who have been hiring the Olori'S of Alaafin, they are free for you now. It's time for you to start making your moves to get them, because imagine all of those women. What is going to become of them? A man, of course, has to take them in.